Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Aaron Civale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 6:15.
And that's a strike. Civale with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
Civale, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Hass up with it to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike 1. Up the middle. Slings to first. That takes care of Correa. That ends the frame. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Lara, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Here comes a pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And Vasquez able to pull it down.
Batting second, right.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Luis Lara.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Bader makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
Yelich working through some struggles lately.
0-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
2 out, space is empty. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Lewis getting to start at the hot corner, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Savali back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ah, やばい。
It
うわー、
bangs
超え
off
て
the
もった。
wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trevor Larnach.
いきなり打たれる
just
か。
misses.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Right through there for a strike. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, that's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score.
あー、やばい。先投げとかんと取られてまうな。
And that one hammered.
ファール。
And that's a foul ball.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
あー、打たれた。
Lined, and that's a base hit.
そのまま行
Now a
く。
long throw home.
あー、
But
ずれ
it's
た。
offline. And it's 1-0.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So here's Bader now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one finds the zone. That's strike
連
one.
打か。
Runner aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a high chopper. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Edouard Julien. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
That clips the corner.
Yes.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So here's Christian Vasquez.
バスケツか。
There's a strike.
懐かしい
One
名
run
前。
across in the frame so far. Here at the top of the second. Ball one there. Lifted in the air out to left. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. So here's the Brewers DH, Jackson Chourio. Chourio with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
5と2、1、2か。
Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. And a foul ball.
5と2、1、2。
Ortiz launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out swinging.
どんな感
To the
じやみたい
fastball,
な。
and it was effective.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Joe Ryan with the strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Deshaun Kiersey Jr. And that is out of play.
そのまま7でもよかったぐらいだけど、まあいいか。
Strike 2. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
いいやん。1、2か。大丈夫やな。
One down, base is empty. And now 2-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
ミランダ。
Swing and a ball popped up.
中途半端。
Ortiz snags it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the rookie third baseman.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Fought off foul. That's outside, and that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2. Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Luis Lara up now for the Brewers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Haas off of first with 2 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 1 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Lewis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Off the plate inside, 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Manuel Margot. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and the count is filled up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Heading for the plate.
このまま入る。
He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. That's a hit. Yelich flies around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ortiz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe and runner scores from second. And they take a 2-1 lead.
Back-to-back singles. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And here is Hoskins. Larnach puts it away. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang, grounded out his first time. Fastball is outside. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa also throwing. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Number 28 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Ortiz on third with 2 out. And another ball. Fly drive, that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed.
際どい。入ってるやん。
Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 4 and the Twins 1. Back here in Milwaukee. And now it's going to be Harrison Bader. Savali back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And the batter now, Edouard Julien. Fly to left his first time.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. The Brewers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Christian Vasquez, the hitter, fly to left his first time. Vasquez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Twins retired in short order, and they trail it 4-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Cole Sands.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Digging in, Luis Lara.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kiersey under it. And there's one away. Manuel Margot up to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And downstairs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul. The 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. Out to center. Kiersey makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, all set for the top of the sixth. And now for the Twins, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. 'Swings through that one for strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
The Twins trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the sixth. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Cut on and lifted in the air. Snags it for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Miranda in the box again. Takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Brewers DH, Jackson Chourio. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Just off the outside edge.
1 and 2.
Now 1-2. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And here is Joseph Ortiz. Fouled off left side. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Both 2 in this one. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
独特やな。ちょん蹴りしてるみたいな。
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And another ball.
逆球や。
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's the third baseman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
これで帰れるな。あれ、逆やったかも。
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler G.
And he comes on here for the first
さ
time
っ
this
きの
season.
やつの
And
後
I'm
に
sure
やっ
there's
たや
some
つなん
nerves
か
involved
バイオ
in
みた
that.
いなん
So
でしたよ。
we'll see how he settles in.
最初のやったやつはなんか変な化け物に食われるとかいうのでしたけど。次やったやつなんかバイオみたいなやつの。
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left
双
center.
子の姉妹の
Yelich racing over to
バ
make
イ
the
オモン
catch.
みたいな。
That's just a really nice catch on the
300
run
マイ
right
ルの
there.
ス
He
トレ
saved
ート。
extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his
バ
breath
イオ
before
ハ
he's
ザード
ready
み
to
たい
deal the
な。
next pitch.
Lewis up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at
なん
one
か
down
洋
low.
館の脱出みたいな。
Just missed.
He's been
あれ
raking
な
in
ぜ
recent
か
games,
日本の
and
ス
a
トア
big
にないんで
reason
すよね。
why getting ahead in counts.
アメリ
He's been
カは
able
あ
to
る
do
け
that
ど、
consistently, and you see the results.
まあ、日本語対応してましたけど、
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd
バ
inning.
イオハゲザード。
Trevor, the next twin up to hit.
10月の終わりに出るとか書い
Swing
て
and
ま
a
したけ
foul
ど、
back, and that's out
日
of
本
play.
で出
Now,
ん
this
の
guy's
かわか
definitely
らん
looking
けど
for
ね。
a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this
眼
ballgame.
帯つけた主人公と妹となんか旅をするみたいな。
The 1-1 is fouled off.
なんか妹がちょっと障害持ってるようなあれなんですよね。
And now the count is even.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And now
Bader.
Bader up to the plate. Little dribbler up along third.
よい
Fires
しょ。
over to Hoskins. Bader is out. And the
透
inning
面
is
レ
over.
ッド
So
ソ
no
ウル
runs here
2
to
と
base
かいうや
hit,
つ、
no errors, and
そ
one
れ
left.
がなん
Midway
か
in
バイ
inning
オみ
number
たいなやつ
7,
で
and
し
it's
たよ。
time to stretch. It's the Brewers 4 and the
初
Twins
めか
1.
らバイオっぽいな思ったんですよ。
We're back in a new pitcher here to
なん
start
か
the
アイ
bottom
テ
of
ム
the
探
7th.
し
Justin
て
Topa.
鍵開
Just
け
trying to
たり
keep
と
this
か
one close here, and this is where
なんか
bullpen
銃
can
と
give
か
their
もあるみ
players
た
a
いですけ
chance
ど
to
ね。
fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
殴ったり
Eric
避けたり
Haas,
走
1
った
for
り。
2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
あれでも日本のストアなかったですからね。
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Two really good back-to-back
アメリ
sliders.
カはあ
Now
っ
in
た
an
けど、
0-2
日本
count.
語
He's
悪
feeling
いって
real
書いとった
confident
か
about
ら、
finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts and
裸
misses.
エ
It's
プ
a
ロンのおっちゃ
strikeout.
んから
Great
隠れる
location
や
with
つ
that
じゃん。
two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a
裸エ
hitter,
プロ
you're
ン。
looking to protect the outside part of the
ツ
plate
ー
and
ってい
stay
うぐらい
back
か
on
ワン
something
があ
off
るんで
speed.
しょ
So
う
many
ね。
times that location with two
ワ
strikes,
ン
you
知
just
らな
can't
い。
get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
トーメンティット。
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Lara. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
ほんまにバイオによう似てるな思って。
And he
ああ、
chases
ボールや。
that one below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Now one missed.
なんか聞いたことない名前ですけどね。クマさんおはようございます。みんなのバカタレゴルフ。
Headed towards the corner.
熊五郎が1メーター未満のパット外し激横になり、全員クラブをパターのみにさせました。
Payoff pitch. And he walked it. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of
インゴ
pitches
ル
and
ハ
earned
マ
a
って
walk.
ますね。
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with one gone. Manuel Margot up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
That's away.
昨日もまっちゃんさんだいぶ遅までやっとったみたいですね。
To the right side.
これだ。
Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time.
昨日
And
も
they get it out of the
5時
play.
間半ぐらいやってはりました。
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first
透
baseman
面
involved in the
デ
pitcher
ッ
as
ド
well.
ファザーズ、
First
あれも
baseman does
透
a
面
great
デ
job,
ッドって言っ
knocks
て
the
た。
ball down, gets away from a little bit,
それは
doesn't
知らん
panic.
かっ
The
た。
pitcher's exactly
ま
where
た
he's
別
supposed
物
to
ちゃうん
be.
すか。
Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now it's Christian Yelich. And that one fouled off. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Lara on at second with 2 down. And a swing to miss.
1-10.
That one
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Ball 2.
初代もなんかスチームで出とったみたいですね。
And that one missing low.
なんか
Jackson
90% オフで売
Chourio
ってます
up
よ。
next for the Brewers. Right side, and it goes just
抹
foul.
茶の山
Two outs
破
and one in
壊
scoring
してきま
position.
したので、出金と整備料10億円の要求。
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Very good pitch there to take a rip at it. He wants to get his arms
コースを破壊。
extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
He goes down looking. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Twins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth, and here is Edouard Julien.
やっぱね、これも誰かしらやってるみたいですね。当面デッドソウルとかいう。
Gets the outside corner with that one.
全然知らんかったっすけど。なんかスイッチでも出てるみたいですね。ワンが。ってことは日本でも出てんちゃいます普通に。
The 0-1 is outside and it's a ball and a strike.
生き残りをかけた恐怖の冒険を堪能できるクラシックなサバイバルホラーです。キャロラインという女性を操作して事件に巻き込まれて目を失いました。だから眼帯してたんか。ワンの時になんか目を失明しているみたいですね。
Jay, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
クラシックなサバイバルホラー。バイオハザードやサイレントヒルなどのアクションアドベンチャーのようなゲームプレイが特徴。固定カメラアングル。まあ、確かに雰囲気はなんかバイオっぽいな思ったんですよ。後に Xbox スイッチ4が出とるから、さっきパソコンで出しとったんすか。全然知らんかったですけどね。こんなんあるんや。ダークな雰囲気とか書いてますけど。カメラアングルが扱いにくいとか言って、マイナス評価って書いてる。パソコンプレステ5。追加コンテンツは発表されてません。まあ、続編はどっちにしろ、10月の終わりに出るって書いとったから。
And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 4 and the Twins 1.
日本語に対応しています。なんかいまいちな感じ。いまいち。
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now, Jackson Chourio.
キャロラインという女性の視点で挑んでいきます。キャロライン。あれならば裸のエプロンの方がええやろ。裸のおっちゃんの方が。
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
スイッチにも出てるとは思わんかったっすね。たまたま海外のストア見とったら、なんか出てんな思ってみたら、なんかバイオっぽいな思って。ほんまや、日本のストアでワン売ってますやん。発表されましたって書いてるけど。
with that
日本
velocity.
では
It's
発
hard
売
enough
未
to, even
定
if
に
the
なっ
velocity's
てる
not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
ああ、ほんまや。裸エプロンのあれも同じ名前になってる。ターメンデッドになってる。
1-0.
ワンえらい安いですね。1980円で売ってますや。3年前の9月に出てるんや。全然知らんかったな。こんだけ安いってことはあんま、ワンはボリュームなかったんちゃいます。これね、Z 指定やな。日本語に完全ローカライズされてるって書いてる。
Swing and a miss as he was late. Minnesota's bullpen with some action.
これは英語やけど、表示は日本語対応。値段は手頃な値段やな。バイオ好きなら、ハマるんちゃいますか。
Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
あー、
That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang, 1 for 3. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
ビラヘッセ。当てられた。
And that got him pretty flush. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brock Stewart will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yohan Duran.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
裸エプロンのおっちゃん。
Number 28 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The velocity blasted it right past him. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Willie Castro.
さすがにこれちょっと訓練が間に合わない。
Back to work. Fastball for a strike.
このまま投げさすもありやけど。
In the air, center field, Lara.
裸のおっちゃんは2段が滑ったか3作目出んのや。あのおっちゃんのもおもろかった。
The next twin up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more
すぐ
of a
戻
fight
っ
in
て
this
きよ
one.
るからね。
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Hoskins.
このまま
Now
投げ
only
さそう
one
か。
out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that
最
doesn't
後
mean
だ
it's
け
always going to
変え
be
るか。
smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
もう準備できてる。
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
懐かしいな、裸のおっちゃん。
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Trevor
ケツ
McGill.
丸出
I
し
think
の。
closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top of the
いや、
ninth.
でも初めにやったデッドリセットとかいうのもあれも変わったゲームでした
Late
ね。
that time, and it's strike two.
裸のおっちゃんのやつは3部作の第1弾って書いてんのに、2作目出てから3弾が1つも出てこん。もうやっぱやめとこってなったんじゃん。
This could end it.
ほんまはやる予定やったけ
Got
ど、
him, and that's the ball game.
なんかあかんな、みたい
No,
な。
3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated
予
a little
定や
bit.
か
Gets
ら
into the ball game,
変
wants to
更
show
なっ
off
たん
his
ちゃう
arsenal and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get
3
that
作
save,
予定やったけど、やっ
do
ぱ
it
やめ、
efficiently,
2作でやめときますわ。
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
2作目におっちゃんが出てこんだから滑ったやろ。なんとか勝ったな。雨降るとか言いながら普通に晴れてるんですけど。これで連敗止まって、このまま 0.5 のまま、広島に挟まれるっていう。0.5。阪神まだ1位やな。広島に挟まれる。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。よっしゃ。さあ、では、ちょっとさっき買い物行っとこうかな。雨降る前に。